eccomi qua, sono pronta.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Ciao Fenu, come stai? Allora, carichiamo. Mi sembra che ho salvato nel bel mezzo di un disagio. No? No? Ah, pensavo... Ok, no, avevo fatto il pezzettino dopo. Perfetto. Capra? You be a good boy now, Flucky. We'll be back later. How come that goat likes you so much? He doesn't seem to be too fond of me. It's a little embarrassing, but I made it a habit to carry food for him in my pockets, you see? Ecco perché la capra va d'accordo con lei. So you bribe him, that's it? Oh, I can't help myself, Elise. Ho capito la sciura qua. Allora, il juice ce l'ho per Miffy. Ok. No, non voglio andare qua. Ma dov'è Rosmarina qua? Sul retro? Benissimo, inizia il weekend, top. Sto bene io. A parte che oggi ho dormito poco, quindi ho un po' sonno. Il mio campo è sempre vuoto. Ma dov'è Rosemarine? Scusa, il mio obiettivo è? Kieferberg Village, ok. Scusami, ma oggi è il Tuesday. Ah, ok, allora devo andare là per forza. Torniamo di qua e andiamo al villaggio. I hope. Allora, no, compriamo poi. Non c'è nessuno in giro oggi. Where's everyone? Oh, do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something happened. Come now, Rosemarine. We must find out what's going on. Yes? Elise, I was wondering, and please don't get angry with me. Out with it, Rosemarine. I was looking around and I found an old blanket for Flock. What blanket? The one you had tucked away in the pantry. Oh, that's fine. I was going to use this as dust rug, but... You thought I'd be mad about that? Oh, I didn't mean... You live here now, Rosemarine. You're so fond of that goat, too. There's not much I can do about it, even if I wanted to. Oh, Elise. It's not that big of a deal, for goodness sake. Quindi ha trovato la coperta. Allora, scopriamo cosa è successo. Salviamo. Che ha gratisse. Ok. Signore. Oh, Elise. Mr. Eugene's horses got stolen. What? Is this true, Mrs. Marielle? I'm not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden. Hag-ridden? You shouldn't spread such nonsense about town, Grun. But old Jochen said the horses were stolen by the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now, I'm looking after the children for the time being. Quindi hanno rubato i cavalli. Cosa possiamo fare? Ancora find what happened. Giriamo a caso. No? Di qua? Le mie due socie. Parliamo con loro, vediamo se vi dicono qualcosa. Ah, Elise, Rosemarine. Good morning, Freya, Labuken. You've heard, I'm assuming, about Mr. Eugene's horses? Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say, but Mr. Eugene was so invested in his business, too. Old Jochen's foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hag-ridden? Something tells me you know what that means. Lebuchen. Of course, it's when... Oh, she wouldn't know, Lebuchen. I'm saved. I suppose not. What a way to start the day. I think I'll take a look around town. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lebuchen. I'll be careful not to rile them up. Ok. Ciao Melissa, tutto bene? Tu come stai? Vediamo di qui. Oh, sono proprio tutti ritirati, eh? Non c'è un cane? Perfetto. Ma sono tornata in piazza. Scendi qua. Salve Mantesso, come sta? C'è un po' di gente però. Oh, I wouldn't know about that, Dorothea. Oh, there you are, you two. You can always ask Elise Brunhilde. Ask me about what, Miss Dorothea? Oh, but before we do, have you heard, Elise, about Mr. Eugene's horses? I know. Oh, the poor lad. To think my father's name is compromised too. Ah, sei in vacanza, yes. Fino a quando? Mr. Bernard's? Someone put one of the horse's saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke, that's what it is. Sounds like it, from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise, you live in Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunihild, but are you? We've been discussing the idea, as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? Beh, per dei cavalli rubati, quante scene. Taking Eugene's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe it provoked any kind of ill will. I doubt any of us townfolks could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. I've heard Lisbeth goats aren't doing so well either. All right, well, we'll go have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Giochiamo, Elise. He's very much convinced this was the witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosemary, let's go to the stables.
Oh, good day.
Ok. Non ho idea di dove siano queste stables. Il 7 si rientra, ok. Il suo bambinissimo in vacanza. Non è contento? Non è contento? Si è già messo in tenda? Ought to let them know, aren't we, Martin? If this is about the horses, it goes further than that, Elise. Whoever took Eugene's horses broke into the pigsty. Took our pig, settled him like a horse, and locked him in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, Elise? A vile prank, that's what it is. I need folks to know Bernhard had nothing to do with this. Olaf Kieferbers knows you would never do such a thing, Marlene.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
We'll see where this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, Les. What in the Lord's name is going on? Allora, dove saranno queste stables? Qui cosa c'era? Ah no, la fontana. Non c'è nessuno qua. Allora andiamo su di là. No, di qui? Niente. Allora su di là. Sì, mi sa. Magari un oggettino, no, Contentissimo, appena finito di sparare i fuochi d'artifizio. There you are, you two. You're not looking so cheerful, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all this going on.
It's so unfortunate.
You have to wonder who'd do such a thing. It can't have been easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Ariane, I'm at such a loss. Feeling ill, Mrs. Lisbeth? The milk's giving off this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Eugen, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I say. It'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, all right? Quindi, oltre ai cavalli rubati, ci sono queste pecore che fanno latte strano e che stanno male. How do they get their wet to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed in golden, the wit heads sway gently in the spring breeze. È solo il nostro campo che fa schifo, amica. Granny Holly used to have plenty of cabbages in our backyard. Several cabbages have flourished on the field, nearly ripe enough to be picked. Ah, ok, questo è l'evento. Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. Ma di qui si va ancora via? Cos'è che c'era qua? Ah, il mulino a vento, è vero. Ok. Fanno il latte macchiato. Magari facessero il latte macchiato, sarebbe buono quello. Invece fanno il latte marcio, fanno. Vediamo qua che si dice. I'm telling you folks, this can't be good. It clearly can't, Odile. The lad's horses vanished. You shouldn't believe such nonsense, Mr. Odile. It's far from nonsense, lass. Those horses were hog-ridden. That hardly matters, Odile. Let's say Eugen haven't lost his horses is a big concern. Oh, you folks never take anything seriously. Come, Rosemary, let's go see how Mr. Eugens is doing.
Oh, yes.
Ok, possiamo andare di qua. Come mai lui ha questo disegno adesso? Clamorosamente? Attenzione. You two have heard, I'm sure? We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined. That's what happened. As I said before, Eugen, we will do all we can to help. We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were hog-ridden, I tell you. Not this nonsense again. I tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg. And who would you say that is? Even if they were hog-ridden, quale sarà quella che è meno sospettosa? Still a sad day for Mr. Eugen, old Jochin. This isn't the time. I'll ask you not to try folks' patience, old Jochin. Yes, ho azzeccato. Or anyone else's for that matter. Which or no which, folks, someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Without as much as a trot or a knee. All there was when I got here this morning was Bernard's pigs in the saddle. Don't rope me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Dorothy? Scarpette rosse? È proprio lei. Buonasera, signor Papero, come va? Finito di giocare a questi rivali della Marvel, basta, eh? E quella lì la streca, Elisa. Arrestatela. Per ora. Mamma mia, che coraggio. Who am I to blame then, the witch? Let's keep calm now, folks. Eugenio è arrabbiato. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Flynn, Guido and I will take a look around the outskirts. I'll go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Eugen if he'd like to join us too. Is there any way we can help, Mr. Gustav? Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. But be careful with what I say about town. Sì, non vogliamo mica che sospettino di noi. Allora. Vediamo come dobbiamo fare ad avere un altro appuntamento con le Buchen. No, ma ce l'abbiamo già. Later. Help Helma with the apples, play Kiss... No, Kiss the Rat no. No, mi rifiuto. Facciamo le mele. Questa è Kiss the Rat, vero? Eccola qua, Miffy, qui. It's you. Pretending not to see me, were you? For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. I didn't have breakfast today, so... That's it. I'm telling your auntie you're begging for food again. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. So you have a goat now. Why am I not I am not allowed to have a goat? Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. How would you get your hands on a goat? Why you... I see we have an understanding, Elise. Now pass the grape juice, or someone's getting an earful. Allora, grape juice. Here you go, you glutton. Dare tell anyone about that wretched goat and I'll swear I'll... Oh boy, oh boy! You're so generous, Elise. I can't believe that this is working. Why you... I would have started blackmailing you a lot sooner if I'd... Out of my sight, Mindy. Bring me some Lebuchen tomorrow, won't you? Go away. Oh, quelli costano. For goodness sake. She's going to work me like a donkey at this rate. Vuole la Lebuchen? Non ne ho una, vero? Non ce l'ho, vero? Non ce l'ho. Ero mutata, benissimo. Non so se ho letto, ho letto tra me e me, avrei bisogno di aiuto, vuoi che Rosmarina ti aiuti, fanno 2 pagnotte extra. Cosa, siamo pazzi che perisca di fame? Esatto, che non abbiamo soldi, ho appena speso tutto quello che avevo. Il gattino, ci sono più gattini, però peccato che non si possono toccare. Perché le piace Elma? Perché le piace Elma? Andiamo a conquistare le Buchen. There she is. E mi costa pure una pagnotta? Alright, I'll with you, the Buchen. My, aren't you keen, Elise? It's no use mocking me, Leb. What happened? Today has been rather punishing, that's all. It's no use giving me a half-hearted answer either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise? I promise I won't make too much of it, the Buchen. I'm serious. So am I. I got into a bit of an altercation with old Giochiamo earlier. An altercation? You? Non ti voleva parlare, a te che non voleva parlare. No, è che non mi sono resa conto che ero ancora mutation. Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. Alright, well, what did the old fool do? Accused Mrs. Lisbeth of witchery, right in front of the children, and I may or may not have called him an ill-bred old fool. Buchen! Either way, Father Hans sent me back to cleaning duty in church, and apparently I'm meant to apologize to old Giochiamo sometime too. Why, that old donkey? That's ridiculous. You promised you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise. Suit yourself then. But Father Hans ought to show a little more respect, Leb. Don't, Elise. This will only continue if you... I'm serious. It's my duty. That's all there is to it. Lebchen. Thank you for listening, Elise. Let's move on now. Mi dai le pagnotte? This isn't fair. It really isn't. No, non mi dai le pagnotte? Ci fa giocare ai giochini e poi sospetta giustamente di noi. Seems like they're back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? Found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Giochiamo nonsense, but... Wake up, lads. They were hog-ridden, I tell you. This isn't the time, old Jochin. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. Quindi hanno trovato questi gli zoccoli rimossi, non gli zoccoli, gli ferri di cavallo, credo. Horseshoes. I've never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't even find a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin. The peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even followed the path to the Primendolf. We had to give yet another try first thing. Okay, Amifi. I found it! I found it! I found the horses right outside. What are you saying, Maggie? It's the truth. It's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, Lassie. My world. Oh, the poor thing. Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Eugen? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here, by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We've only just made it back. We would have found him, or heard him, or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were hog-ridden, 2 ways about it. Look at it. Gasping for breath, ill. Look at his eyes. Keep calm, old Jochin. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugen? I'm taking him back to the stables right now. I'll lend a hand, Eugen. You fools are not to touch that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done to it. Come on now, lads. Let's go fetch him some water. Non la chiamano mai Muffy. È Miffy, Maggie, tutti i nomi le dà lei. He must have broken free from where he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of... Nonsense, Bernard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Jochin. This isn't... Old Stefan Wern does about it. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have you no memory of his words, Hans, Gustav? He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have of the witch. Of folks' livelihoods slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jochin. There is worse to come, folks. Mark my words. What are we to do with him, Father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Quindi Jochin dice che il vecchio Stefan li aveva avvertiti che sarebbe arrivata questa sfortuna e che i raccolti, gli animali sarebbero andati insomma perduti, sarebbe successo qualcosa e che sarà ancora peggio, però nessuno gli crede. Dice il vero o non dice il vero? Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? E questo intermezzo? Ok. Allora, le Buchend dovrebbe darmi tipo le mie pagnotte giornaliere. E lo devo fare prima? Ah no, dopo. Ok. Quindi possiamo fare ancora le mele. Io dico le mele. Le mele che sono... qui. Dov'è? Non qua. Non qui. Più indietro. Vai qua. No, questo è Kiss the Rat. No. Spiace. Voglio fare l'altra roba. Oh, Elise. Feeling the pressure, Mrs. Linda? Aren't we all? I hate to ask, but could you fetch me some apples, dear? I'll be on my way. Thank you, Elise. I have my hands full with supper, you see. No, che 2 pagnotte extra. Sto con le pezze. Ma cosa non ha parole? Non vede come siamo messi? Non abbiamo neanche gli occhi per piangere. Sono passate quelle. No! Peccato. Che poi quando c'è lei capirai, non è che faccio sti grandi punteggi con lei comunque. Ok. Comunque rank A. Sganci soldi, amica. Oh, this is just what I needed, Elise. Thank you so much, my dear. Of course, Mrs. Linda, thank you. Scusa, ma 134.100 ce le teniamo. At the bakery, by the bakery. Boh. Prezzo era un po' sprecato, però. Ok. Andiamo a incontrare le Buchen che ci dà la pagnotta. Che è? Elise? Oh, what does all that want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Your cousin. That's what it is about, Elise. The last has been wandering about town, you know. She's been helping me out, Mrs. Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks there's no thief in Kieferberg. So has old Giochiamo, and there isn't Mrs. Bertha. Ha detto così anche Giochiamo? He's been insisting on the hard rigging, hasn't he? Old Giochiamo is one thing, but your cousin has no right to be spreading such nonsense, Elise. All right, I can have a word with her, I suppose. No. What do you make of this? She's also been recommending Brunhilde the herbal medicines. Because she cares, Mrs. Bertha. I understand she shouldn't be doing this. I'll let her know. As long as you understand, Elise. And one more thing, lass. Your cousin told Mrs. Lisbeth she could have a look at her goats for her. She might be able to help. She used to have a pet goat, Mrs. Bertha. She might know a thing or two, perhaps. Why, she said no such thing. Were you part of their conversation? Well, no, I wasn't, but that doesn't give her... And it doesn't give you the right to make judgments about my cousin. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is dangerous. I have to make certain I bring Rosmarine to work with me. Or I'll have to deal with this every day. Cunning lies. Cover for Rosmarine. Keep an eye on Rosmarine. She's eager to meet everyone in town, but it will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. Bring her along to help you with tasks as often as possible, or face the villagers' wrath. Non posso portarla, cioè non ho le pagnotte. Cioè... Un cappello di suspicion. Perché ho preso solo 2 cuori con le Buchen, però? Eccola qua, dammi le pagnotte quotidiane, che sono una miserabile. I thought it'd never come about, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. You too, Lebekin. You're looking just as tired as I am. Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. No, that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. Oh, Lord knows I can use some good sleep. How is it to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Lebekin. Good night, Elise. As if praying has ever done anything for me. Scusa, mi dice later. Romantic date. Vediamo se posso comprarmi altre pagnotte. Dammi le pagnotte per Rosmarina. No, per me, per me. Ci vediamo, non mi rompere. Quindi devo fare cena con Rosemarie. Un altro cavallo? That's Mr. Eugen's. You've come, you've come. This crow is speaking to me? You're wearing them. You're wearing them. Shiny, shiny. What's the meaning of this? Who's there? The hex, the hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Hex? What the hex? The hex, the hex. You've heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. The hex, the hex. Stay away. Show it to me, show it to me. I have nothing to show you. Go away. Why, yes, you do. Your desire. Your fervent greed. Your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us. Show it to us. Ma... My eye! What have you done to my eye? Show it to us. Show it to us. You wretch. The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament? Our grove, our grove. Wait, you! I'm awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. A testament. Anyhow, I ought to let Miss Eugen know about this horse. Mia maledetta. Preferisce essere presa per strega piuttosto che pagare rosmarine, comprendo. Ho capito, ma se non ho abbastanza soldi per prendere tutte le pagnotte del mondo, come faccio? Ma devo andare da... Tell folks about the horse. Ok, dove? Qui? Aspetta, fammi salvare. Grida pure. Scusi, Vuole che pago rosmarina 2 pagnotte extra quando non ne ho manco per me ancora un po'. Qua siamo alle pezze, sempre e comunque. Mr. Eugen? Good Lord, Elise. What's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, I'm certain. The lass says she found your horse, Eugen. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others. But it's dead, Mr. Eugen. It matters not, lass. Take me there. Andiamo, Eugenio. Non c'è. It was right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Would you tell us what you saw, Elise? There were crows and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? Yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... There's only one answer to these folks. You're lying, Elise. I'm not lying, you old fool. Se non li abbiamo, non li abbiamo. No, più che altro non abbiamo i soldi. Cioè, facciamo pochi soldi. Ma come colpevole? Non siamo colpevoli. Quindi era una visione quel cavallo? If you'd let me explain, I could tell you. You say the horse was dead, Elise. And he was. How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's lying. Oh, Elise, of all things to lie about. And what is about these crows? It's the truth. I've had enough. I'll be in the stables. Tell us, Elise. Are you speaking the truth? I did see that horse, Mr. Gustav. Maybe I'm just tired. Forse sono so stanca? Yet I'm not certain. I could have sworn. What do you mean you're not certain? I'm simply not, old Jochen. I may be too tired. I can accept that, Elise. But I can't, Gustav. She still has to explain the crows. As I said, fathers, there were crows too. I think I saw what I saw. I won't deny any of what I said. I'm just shocked to see there's nothing here. Truly, I wouldn't lie about such a thing. You think you've got us fooled, huh? You shouldn't make such an accusation. It's best we... Can't you folks see she's trying to deceive us? You know something, Elise. What? I don't know what it is, but I'll have it said, lassie. You can dance with the devil all you want, but you want... That's enough. We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained, and on the edge, are we not? Why are you trying to defend your... No, Labchen's quite right, old Jochin. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Labchen. No need, Father. I trust Labchen's judgment. Yet, I don't.
So...
I'll go with you, Father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. Non ho fatto niente, letteralmente. That was dangerous. I'm worried about Labchen, but I had to go home and tell Rosmarine about what I just saw. Salviamo qua. E hop, e hop, e hop, e hop. Comunque succedono cose strane anche da quando abbiamo queste scarpette. Secondo me parlava delle scarpette. Quando il corvo ha detto che ce l'abbiamo addosso, abbiamo qualcosa addosso, si riferisce alle scarpette. Con queste scarpette chissà cosa abbiamo richiamato. This is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Labchen, those folks would have found out about everything. About the words, about what I did. That's right. I'd best get to that Crow's Grove. The testament. They have the tender flesh. I should...
What's wrong, Elise?
I don't know where to start, Rosmarine. I'm so tired. Bevo? Ho bevuto. It's this rotten pigsty of a town. I saw one of Mr. Eugen's horses on the way home, Rosmarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows and...
I don't understand, Elise. You should tell...
More importantly, Rosmarine, there was a golden crow. He said he's got a testament.
Oh, Elise, a testament.
This is too much for me, Rosmarine.
What else did he say, Elise?
I'm so tired.
Huh?
I ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse and they humiliated me, Rosmarine. Each and every day I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosmarine, can I truly trust him to grant it?
If you do devote yourself to him and do his bidding, you're already aware of the sacrifices you'll have to make, but it's...
I would sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosmarine. I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him. L'azienda che fa il patto col diavolo e non c'è niente di buono in questo.
Take me with you, Elise. Huh? You're going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods?
All right, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Salviamo ancora? Non so perché. Qua?
You look nervous, Elise.
Poi tra l'altro lei cosa ne sa di ste robe? È vero che sa solo perché c'è di mezzo la leggenda o lei è coinvolta in qualche maniera? That's because I am, Rosemarine.
We can talk about it. I can try and...
No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosemarine.
All right.
Keep close to me, Rosemarine. Lord knows what we're going to find.
You still haven't told me about last evening.
Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise me you'll keep close to me.
Of course, Elise. Is everything all right?
Come, let's go. Tutto a posto proprio.
Rosemarine,
Maybe it's best you stay home.
I can, but...
This is dangerous, Rosemarine. That crow attacked me earlier and
All the more reasons for me to go with you, wouldn't you say?
I'm serious, Rosemarine.
So am I, Elise.
All right. But promise me that I'll keep
close to you, I know.
For goodness sake. Tra l'altro chissà quanti me ne sono persi perché c'è stata più di una volta quella roba lì della party chat e io non l'ho premuto. Vabbè. Non era di qua. Ok. This is where it happened, Rosemarine. Ci sono tra l'altro i ferri di cavallo lì per terra, eh.
Elise, look.
Those are horses' shows.
There are so many, too.
These weren't here earlier, Rosemarine. It doesn't make any sense.
There are feathers scattered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw?
I don't know what to make of this, Rosemarine.
Come, Elise. We have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Wait, Rosemarine. Rosemarine? Rosemarine? Ecco, ce la siamo persa. Silly lass, she must have wandered in all by herself. Ecco. She's after Rosemarine. Ci mancava pure questo. Guarda le pagnotte come calano. Oh. Oh oh. Dove sono finiti qua? Where in the Lord's name did she go? I'd best carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. Mm-hmm. Eccola qua. What were you thinking wandering off like that? You... I'm sorry. Sì, ma questa... guarda, mi fa venire i nervi. Dice sempre mi dispiace. E continua a fare quello che vuole lei. Me frega niente che ti dispiace. Se ti dico di stare con me, stai con me. No, prende e va. Un pugno le darei. I told you to stay close to me.
I got a little distracted is all.
This isn't the time or the place to get distracted, Rosmarine. We don't know what could be in these woods. Come now, we can't sit around all night. This is such a bizarre place. It's so different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Whose influence? His?
Oh, of course. Whose else?
I suppose. Ma lei cosa ne sa? Oh, lì non si passa. Ok, salverò. Cosa c'è lì? Ring of Uri? Uri? A ring?
That's Crow's.
Cos'ha lei agli occhi? What did you say, Rosmarine? My eye! You've come. Look who it is. Look who it is. You've brought me such good company, too. What are you wittering about, you wretch? You've done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow.
What he promised?
The testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me.
What is she to show you, Crow?
Hey, give me back that ring, you... Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's all so close, yet so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret. Why, you wretched bird! That doesn't answer my... Enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more. Wait! Come find me.
I suppose we ought to go find him.
What's gotten into you, Rosmarine? You're not yourself.
What do you mean?
Ha! To hell with it. Let's go find the wretched bird. Possiamo entrare lì?
I don't think we should trust that crow.
All right, out with it, Rosmarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here.
I'm a little nervous is all.
So am I, but you're...
It's best we don't get distracted now.
And maybe she truly is just nervous, but she's rather cold, isn't she? Ok, prima di andare lì, diamo una sbirciata se c'è altro. This well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the earth's depths, its walls cracked and shriveled. Cos'è? That ring we found. Would you say it could go here, Rosemarine?
He did steal it from us, after all.
Rather clever, isn't she? Isn't she? Madonna, non so leggere. Nient'altro? Metti che in uno di questi vasi c'è qualcosa, no, Manco mezzo sconto, mamma mia. Va bene, allora salverò ancora. Oh. Non viene più l'uccellino. Ok. Va bene, quindi dobbiamo entrare qui. Ma sei stronzo? Questa è una di quelle d'oro. You're going forth with this invitation, I see. What would that matter to you?
I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all.
Oh, but it won't be long now, will it? Until?
Your eyes are first open, then you'll see
that this mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl. I know when I'm being mocked. Thank you very much. Quindi lei ha fatto le nostre stesse cose. In effetti aveva le scarpette rosse pure lei. Calla. Ma va. Fanculone. We always keep our promises, Les. There's nothing to fear. I'm yet to see it happen, Crow. Fear not, fear not. Say, you're one of that Golden Crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook, she says, a crook. What else am I to call you? Birdie, Birdie. Oh, for goodness sake. Acorn. Ma va a cagare. Ma niente, muoio qua. Che fa? Questo cura 2, usiamolo. Ah, questi si possono vendere? Ah. Devo curare ancora? Sì, dai. Bentornata, Melissa. Cosa ha lasciato? L'anello? Oh, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemarine. Let's get out of here.
I'm not sure it's that easy.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Ah, meno male che c'è l'uscita, non devo tornare indietro. Ring of Rudy. Di qua non c'è niente. Finding that crow in here is going to be rather...
It's a matter of following his trail, I'd say. Whichever trees don't move, that ought to lead us to him.
You seem to know quite a bit about all this.
Huh? I tend to know a great deal about things, don't I?
This doesn't feel right at all. She won't even say my name. Avrò lasciato cose? Chi lo sa? Fa niente. Quindi dobbiamo metterlo qua. And the wretched crow to get the ring back. Ma no, ce l'ho già, devo usarlo così. Allora, aspetta. He will be pleased. He will be pleased. C'è uno scrigno là, indica con il dito. Non ci sono scrigni. Where's the testament? Come further, lass. Come further. Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it or get out of my sight.
It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Huh? All the answer you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh, then? Meet me in the wheatfield. Show me your resolution. The wheatfield? You have my word. You have my word. That wretched bird's playing with me.
A wheatfield? It's nothing. We ought to go after him.
She's not nervous. She's hiding something. I'll deal with Rosemarine later. Dove sono sti testament? Esistono ancora i testament? Sono un gruppo. Ah, ma io posso parlare in qualsiasi momento con lei? I see you've taken the Marquis' invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such a good company, however. To whom? You know who, you know who. To him.
That's what a good company is for, not for his Marquis.
I'm here to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense, not nonsense. Rosemarina verrà pagata. No, no. A letto senza cena va. Oh, shush, you feather rat. How I loathe your naive sheep. Following his blissful word into his moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other, our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she wittering on about? Roba della sanità mentale non ne ho, Benissimo. Morirà di pazzia. Siamo a metà. Ah, si poteva scendere. Ah, ok, si può scendere. No? E dove devo andare, scusa? So it's true. La cena ce la deve preparare, poi forse può andare a nanna sulla paglia. Ma magari... Comunque, scusa, facciamo cena. Alla cena poteva ripristinarmi le pagnotte invece di farmele spendere ogni volta, no? Infamata. I'll never get used to your feather rats screeching. She's here? She's here.
It's best we move along.
She brought the witch. She brought the witch. Ha detto che è una strega. In effetti, l'abbigliamento è quello, eh. What are they going on about now, Rosemarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove. You've got the wrong lass, crows. Now let us through.
I suppose it's because of the hat.
You're in our lair. The lair of Lord Yuri? The lair of Lord Yuri? The lair of Lord Yuri.
Yuri?
Do you know who that is, Rosemarine? You know him too. He's our merciful Marquis. That golden crow's name?
It's best we move along now.
Yuri.
I'm sorry.
What for, Rosemarine?
I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see?
That's all right, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but...
But?
I can't tell her. I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. I'm not even certain what I was expecting by bringing her here.
Is everything all right?
It's best we stick together, Rosemarine.
Ma una salvatina no, eh?
Non è che qua ci sono robe. Non mi piace questo posto. Non mi piace per niente. C'è salvataggio, meno male. Corvo? Up ahead, up ahead. What's up ahead, Crow? Lord Uri, Lord Uri. Can't you give it a rest with the squawking? If you give it a rest with your own whining. Huh, I read it with you and your... Lord Uri is up ahead, right beyond these walls. Why, you... This place is nothing but walls. You'd best find your way out, then. Bene, un labirinto. Proprio, guarda. Non c'è loot, che schifo di posto, esatto. Ha sempre avuto questi occhi, Rosmarina, no? È da quando siamo qui che ogni tanto c'ha quell'occhio lì un po' spento. E non so perché. Matches. Donna. Madonna, orba. Prendi sta roba. Leather purse. Siamo pazzi. No. Ma dai, questa non l'ho vista proprio. Madonna, che bordello. No, 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 no. Spostati! Ma sei una cogliona. Prendi sta roba? Ma perché adesso non vedo niente? Usiamo questo? È un labirinto, sì, esatto. Dai, però! Cioè, mi pare normale a voi? Non so cosa ci poteva essere di là a sinistra. Infamata comunque, infamata totale. Wait, you... The best part of the game.
He sure likes to be chased around, huh?
Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again.
It's best we don't stay here much longer.
What do you mean, Rosmarine?
I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow.
I suppose not. Mi devo ricordare di vendere quegli oggetti là comunque, se sono solo da vendere. Crow slate. What's this stone slab? Guarda ancora là. Salviamo ancora. A cosa serviranno? Cioè, questi manco li vediamo arrivare. Oh! Seems to me something is supposed to fit in here. But what? Quello che ho trovato? Aspetta. Sì. Ah. Quindi devo trovare altre? Qui ce ne va un'altra. Ok. Dai però, cazzo! Carico la partita. No, non ho oggetti per curarmi. In realtà potrei anche evitare di aprire questa. Però. Madonna, che culo! Che culo ho avuto! Che culo! Allora, aspetta che adesso abbiamo capito dove tornare là. Senti, facciamo questo. Salviamo. Dai, salva. The disage is real. Ok. Allora, adesso torniamo di qui, apriamo l'altra. Qua. Vediamo se di qui c'è roba. Mi sa che c'è l'altra cosa. Esatto. Quindi dove non sono andata di qui a sinistra. Giusto? Sì. Dove c'è il corvo? Fancy seeing you. Fancy seeing you. I still don't understand what you want from me, Crow. Your resolve? Your resolve. Huh, I have plenty of that. Don't provoke him. Provoke me, provoke me. Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature you've brought along. She's no creature, you wretch. Yet, since you insist. What did you do to those horses? Who are you exactly? Who is he? You ought to know him rather well. His name is to remain unspoken, lass. Whatever his name is isn't of any concern to me, Crow. All I want is to know more about him and his intentions. What about him? What about him? Why, he's gifted me these shoes, for instance. Quite right, lass. He's gifted them to you. Paved your way to meet him on the night of the full moon with nothing other than a axe. On the night of the full moon? St. Walpurgis Eve. The day of the festival. We're to feast up upon your greed. We're to feast upon your greed. He's gifted me a axe, you say. Find me in the wheat field, in the wheat field. Wait, I still have... E se ne va. He's not one to sit and chat, is he? I suppose not. Come, Rosmarine, we'd best get going. I still have plenty of questions, but I'd best keep them to myself for now. Sì, e la... E l'ultima tavoletta, però? Rosmarine truly has changed. I've never seen her like this. I wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or if those crows were speaking the truth for once. Per me è una strega. Qualcosa di male ce l'ha. Scusa, ne ho ancora due da aprire, però. No! Che culo! Maronna. Salviamo. Salviamo perché non mi fido. Anche per te è una strega, Melissa? Come sia? Ops, vabbè. Per un pelo, sì, a caso. Ah, la posso riprendere. Ma la metto... Qua? Sì, bisogna... Ok, qua. Proviamo qua. Ah, eccola qua l'altra. Ok. Mi posso riprendere anche questa? Io penso di sì, perché poi le metto tutte di lì, no? E devo andare di là. Volevi, eh? Oh! Risalviamo. Ho preso tutto, poi sai, ti fanno credere una cosa, invece però l'impressione è quella. Ma qualcosa di strano ce l'ha lei, eh? Soprattutto qua dentro, dice cose strane, come se sapesse. Allora, aspetta un attimo. Come faccio ad andare? Devo andare su? Di qua? Qua, direi. Perché io insisto che devo metterla direttamente dal menu e lo so? Ah no, non mi serve qua, non mi interessa. Guarda che qua c'è un'altra di quelle d'oro. How long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? Since you were bamboozled by one of us. Well, I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you. Look at your face, look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. Qua è brutta, eh? Mi dica dove non è brutta. Qua è brutta, secondo me. Qua è molto brutta, secondo me. Dove è andata quella? Salviamo, per carità, prima di fare qualsiasi cosa. Bruttissima, sì, sì, anche secondo me. Impressive lass, impressive lass. What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Ever since we got here, you haven't... Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Wait, Rosemarine! Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? For goodness sake, I can't even hear my own thoughts. You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. The tender flesh, that's... The testament, the testament. Eccola. My eye! The tender flesh, the tender flesh. Wait, don't come any closer. We're rather peckish, rather peckish. Oh la la. I'm telling you to stay away from me. Could eat a horse, could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him. May thy flesh serve him. Cosa ci hanno fatto? Sweet Testament. Sweet Testament. Is this the flesh? My own hair, a part of me, my mortal body. Just like Rosemary told me. I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. Risalveremo. Dov'è andata? Ah, eccola qua. Oh, guardala qua.
Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland, my grove, is aching.
What are you saying, Rosemary? You've lost your wits the moment we got here.
Even under their influence, it's still...
I'm serious, Rosemary. That's enough.
It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting to you.
I still don't understand, Rosemary. What are you...
Can you hear it?
Hear what?
These roots, the earth.
Salvataggi fino a oggi 4. 1000. Scusi, è gratis, io salvo.
They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Rosemary, salvataggi dopo oggi 842. Se è gratis, si salva sempre. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave.
To the womb, Elise, where you were conceived, where you will go to meet your fate.
You're not listening.
To think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turn my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
What in the...
I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to...
Rosemary, take my hand. What in the...
I will bring you home, Elise.
Come with me, Rosemary. We have to get out of here. Ecco. Ci voleva il cavallo adesso? Oh. Sembra bellissimo su Tomb Raider Remastered. Ho fatto un salto qua, salvo. Mi sono arrampicata fino a qua, salvo. Ho ucciso 3 leoni, salvo, giusto? È così che si gioca a Tomb Raider. Ai classici. Io salverei ancora. Scusa, È gratis. È gratis. E io salvo. Ok. Andar da chi? Ok. Ma dai, cos'era? Bello, divertente. Non ho capito neanche cosa mi ha colpita, ma ok. Chi se ne ricorda più i cristalli lontanissimi, esatto. Non ho capito cosa mi ha colpita comunque, Cioè, boh. Ma che... Ah! Ma ti prego! Ma va a cagare! Beh, niente, sono incastrata per sempre. Bello, divertente. Non avevo capito degli spuntoni. Dovrò rifarlo 1000 volte. Madonna. Ma dai, ma non ero vicina però, eh? Mi devo passare da sotto qua. Sì, però. Niente, tutti dove sono io, tutti dove sono io. Cala. Top episodio. Dear Lord. Is it gone, Rosemary?
I suppose.
What was that? That thing, anyhow. They're preparing for your arriving, it seems. Arrival. That's me?
I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name is going on here?
You'll slip away if you don't hurry. I'll lose you.
Rosemary, what's wrong with you? I've had it. We're leaving this place. Da morte stiamo lasciando il posto. Ah, grazie. A statue of me.
Trying to lure you in easy.
Huh?
Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige. He's trying to show you that.
Let's get out of here, Rosemary. E come usciamo? Da chi? Ancora? Sono mortissima. Ah no, se cadono solo così no. Ok. Case spuntonate cadute 3, case spuntonate prese 42. Ma cosa urla sempre? Come quick, you have to get up.
I will lose you again, my beloved.
Ma secondo me lei è la vecchiarda. Avete presente la strega vecchiarda che abbiamo visto? Che ci ha detto tutte le storie? È lei. Perché aveva la mano vecchia adesso nel film, nell'immagine.
If I don't hurry, you'll slip away.
You're not, Rosemary. Eccola là. Visto? Sapevo io. Aveva la mano, è così. La sono andata a letto così da sola? 3, 2, 1, via. What am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosemary either. What am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone.
Let me guide you, Elise.
Cadono sempre di faccia. Splat. Rosemary? Quindi questa era la storia di Rosemarie? Anche lei è stata cresciuta da una sciura, che però era una strega, mi sa, che le ha indicato la via. E adesso lei stava cercando, cioè lei nello specifico cercava veramente noi, mi sa. Guarda lì, siamo una schifezza, siamo. When did I get here? The dream I had about Rosemarine? I have to find her. My eye. That wretched crow. I have to find Rosemarine. Allora. Non ho nient'altro io. Vabbè, andiamo a vendere subito quegli oggetti. Bene, Melissa, grazie della compagnia. Buona cena, tanto adesso tra poco stacco anch'io. Can't leave without talking to Rosemary. Dov'è lei? È di là, mi sa. Dall'altro lato. Buon fine settimana anche te. E buon appetito per dopo. Sarà di qua? Eccola qua. Good morning, Elise. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods, what were you thinking saying? Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean? Don't give me that now. No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. Non era lei. No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead, no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. Non era lei. If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? Is everything all right, Elise? Era la strega. Dillo che sei la vecchia. No, secondo me lei non è. Cioè, in quel momento era la vecchiarda. Però in realtà mi sa che lei veramente non è quella tizia. Boh. You look a little... se invece lei sta mentendo palesemente.
You can talk to me, you don't have to keep it all to yourself.
I had a dream about you. It was... I saw you and your grandmother, and it felt like I was seeing my path to finding you in Kieferberg. Oh, Elise, it's fate. Fate, you say?
You still don't believe it, do you?
Hard not to after last night.
Oh, did you get it?
Huh?
Why, the testament, Elise?
Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair and...
Oh, Elise, that's wonderful.
Sì, wonderful lo dici a qualcun altro, perché con tutto quello che abbiamo passato... Confessa Rosmarina, non è un canale per vecchi questo, credimi. Ce la farò domani a fare sub 5 ore in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? La cartomante risponde che potrebbe essere di sì, attenzione.
All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten.
Eaten?
Remember, these are gifts you are giving him, Elise.
But it's hair.
A part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host, food, drink, and good company.
Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food.
You look tired, Elise. Is everything all right?
I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Come now, let's set out to work.
Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. Say, Elise, I've been wondering about that room upstairs.
Granny Holly's bedroom. What about it?
Wouldn't you like me to clean it as well?
There's no need. I don't go in there at all.
All the more reason to give it a good sweeping.
I haven't been in there since she passed, you see?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to.
That's all right. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it.
I understand, Elise.
I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. Bevo, beviamoci su. Allora, andiamo un secondo a vedere se posso vendere quegli oggetti di qua. Non capisco a cosa serve il campo comunque. Vediamo cosa mi dice. Ok, più tardi è le Bunchen. E hop, e hop, e hop, e hop. Ancora i corvi?
Oh, there's so many crows.
What are these crows doing here?
Elise, is everything all right?
This can't be good. I best hurry. Yeah. Something I'd say it's worth wondering about, Rosemarine. Is our flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I've always wondered about that. I suppose he must have gotten injured, or... Could have been a branch, or he might have fallen, perhaps.
He doesn't seem as in pain, at least.
Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions.
Such as?
Why you followed me, firstly?
Your hat's made of hay. That's my best guess.
Oh, and I'd ask him his name, too.
Isn't he Flock?
I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name.
He's a goat, Rosmarine.
Why? But he still has his own character, Elise.
We're done wondering about useless things, Rosmarine.
Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it?
Allora, vai. Che dobbiamo vendere per fare i soldi? Ho un sacco di corde in giro. Ladra. I'm selling. Tutto qua. Questo costa un sacco. Io vendo. Ricche. Ok. Aspettiamo però. Aspettiamo a comprare. Buona cucina, tanto adesso io salgo e stacco. Tratti bene la rosmarina, è una Pasqua questa qua. È una Pasqua. Buona cucina. Adesso salvo e stacco. What's all this?
I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once.
Come, Rosmarine. We must find out what's going on. Say, Rosmarine, you know how to sew, don't you?
Somewhat, yes.
That explains it, I suppose.
Explains what?
Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. We could ask Mrs. Mariella to help, you know.
Oh, but I quite like my dress.
That's all right, but I'd say you deserve better. Newer clothes is all.
I don't need better, Elise. This is my dress. It's been with me for years now. All these patches and tears mean something to me, you see?
What does the moon-shaped one mean, then?
Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. It brings me comfort to have with me wherever I go.
And the squares?
Granny patched it for me when I fell off a tree. I can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone.
Fine. You have your reasons.
I appreciate the thought, Elise.
Ok. Ok, andiamo un attimo di lì. No. Di qua. No. Boh, allora salverò qua. Ok, direi che mi posso fermare qui. Lunedì andiamo avanti. Va bene, allora ringrazio tutti quanti della compagnia. Ci vediamo lunedì alle 17, come al solito confermo su Discord. Vi auguro buona serata, buona cena e buon fine settimana. Adieu mes amis, adieu, adieu, adieu.